coffee break already. We made it like 20 miles.
Where were we at, honey?
We were out of coffee. Cadiz?
Cadiz?
C-A-D-I-Z? I don't really know. We're still in Kentucky. I just love old churches.
In 1 mile, turn left.
I would love to buy an old church or an old school, some old Pizza Hut, it doesn't matter, and convert that into a living space. I think that would be killer. What do you think?
I like it, these small towns that have their hometown heroes on every street sign, every pole.
Yeah, I like that too.
But yeah, like an old haunted church.
It doesn't necessarily have to be haunted.
That'd be a bonus.
Would it?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
An old funeral home, like this old funeral home.
Oh, wow. I mean, I'd be down. That definitely would be haunted.
Like that haunted house I went to in Wyalusing, Pennsylvania about 5 or 6 years ago.
Yeah.
It was a
Incredible.
19th century funeral home. It was a haunted house on Halloween.
They weren't messing around either.
Scared the beep out of me.
Yeah.
There's a cemetery.
Okay, the Sunflower Treat and Coffee Shop up ahead on the left.
The Sunflower Treats and Coffee. Arrived.
Cute. Maybe we'll get her a little something. I forgot to get Pistol anything. That was my whole intent when I went in there. Well, not really my whole intent, but so my drink of choice lately has just been an iced Americano with cream and whipped cream. That's it. No sweetener.
Door snacks.
Yeah, she needs a door snack. She's been a good girl. Yeah.
Yeah, that's all it was.
Oh, you just ate it down the hatch like that? Good girl. All right, back to the freeway. We took a little loopy detour. You know what we don't like? Segmented roads. Is that what they're called? We may be getting off the freeway sooner than we anticipated because this is rough and both lanes are the same, so you can't just switch lanes and have a smooth ride. Maybe there'll be a county line and then it'll be better beyond. And actually we'll be getting into Tennessee, so let me see where the state line is. Maybe that's up ahead. Sometimes another state will have better roads. Dang. We gotta get off. Into Tennessee. We are off the freeway. Thank goodness. Ka-dunk, 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 ka-dunk.
At the
We're
light,
about
turn right onto Tylertown Road.
an hour and a half from camp today, so.
That's if we drive straight through.
Yeah.
We gotta see some things.
We might. I looked for things, but I'm just not seeing a lot of things. So.
Well,
we will see.
maybe we should look for some Kentucky
Fried chicken? No, we're in Tennessee now.
I was thinking whiskey.
Oh, bourbon?
Bourbon trails.
Yeah. Well, you know that's around.
Tennessee whiskey. Pistol.
She's enjoying this rainy day. Yeah. Pink elephant. We did see something. Made it. Cage's Bend Campground on Old Hickory Lake. So our campsite isn't quite ready yet. They just had to wait for a half hour, so we're just kind of queued up. Pistol's eating her lunch. We just came to the back, and I saw this on the floor, and I was like, what is that? Did we leave a window open? Is it rusty water? Like, what is happening? And then I saw it, like, coming up the cabinet, and so I looked. We didn't leave anything open. I looked at that window, nothing open. There's more here. So then I realized coming from the fridge. And what I do is leave coffee in here so I can make iced coffee later. So this had tipped over. Giant mess everywhere. So that's what I'm going to be doing before we get to our campsite, is cleaning up the coffee spill.
But one thing we do is when this stuff happens, we don't get mad, we don't get frustrated.
Oh no.
We just laugh about it, deal with it, and move on. It just makes life so much better.
Lessons were learned. I won't be doing that anymore. I'll secure that a little bit. It's a bumpy ride back here, so I should have known. I've been doing that a long time though, without problem. But wow, girl, did you get every last bite? Yeah? You feeling good now? Good. Okay, so I'm gonna get to cleaning. Okay, coffee's cleaned up. We're in our site. It rained. The sun's out now. Busy campground. Not necessarily one I would stay at again. Cage's Bend campground. Yeah. But we are just a half hour out of, well, about 40 minutes out of downtown Nashville.
We're not going.
We're not going. Looking at the map, it's just not somewhere we want to go. Well, we do want to go, but we don't want to go.
Yeah, if we could have found a place closer that wasn't too urban yet. It's just we don't like driving this truck camper into urban areas.
I don't think I'd like to drive anything, but yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's one thing to have a minor fender bender or crash in your car, but to, crash your house is. Mm-hmm. But if we could have found a place to camp closer, we could have Ubered into town.
Yeah, we thought about Ubering, and then because we didn't want to leave her that long. I mean, it's 40 minutes one way, so then, that's long. And
anyway.
Another time. Anyway, these long drive days have got me like, whoa.
Yeah, we had a weird conversation a little bit ago. It was like, do I want to do this anymore?
It's only because we hate long drive days. It's just, and long drive days for us, anything over 2.5 hours. Yeah,
when you get those 3.5 hour days continually, it's like, what am I doing this for?
And we've not been, there's been no balls of twine in the last few days. There's been no,
Well, that's what she's recognizing, because when this doesn't happen very often, but sometimes we're just like, because we've been doing this almost 7 years now.
Yeah.
7 years next month, we've been just roaming around the continent pretty continuously. And we love it. But then every once in a while, it's like, am I done with this?
Well, it was raining too, so that was part of what was going on.
Well, anytime we feel this way, we talk about it, and like she's saying, we kind of realize that, okay, we've made reservations in Tennessee, and we have some things to do, so we had to move. And you don't really think about it, just doing it. And it's like, I'm not enjoying this anymore. And it's like, wait a minute. And, we have a home base in Florida now that's kind of mostly just a storage
spot.
But it's like, there's times you're just going, maybe I just want to go park someplace and just not go anywhere for a long time.
For a minute. I don't think a long time. You and I would not do well if we were parked for a long time.
I know, but that's what I feel like. Mm-hmm. It's like, and then I realize that I know that anytime we're someplace for a long period, it's like, okay,
yeah,
we're gonna be sitting around and going, we don't like watching TV.
Yeah.
It's like,
so the thing about the home base is we've just been using it for storage, not really anything else, but we do want to go back and get a shop kind of put together, a garage for Dave. And we have several projects we want to work on this winter on this camper that are pretty involved. We want to take the bottom off and do some things in there. We want to do a different AC. Just different things like that we want some space for. So we are going to go back and do that. And we also have our good friends from Oregon. They recently retired, and we said, if you ever go to Florida, we'll meet you there. Well, they are flying into Florida, so we are going to be meeting them there very soon, actually, after we spend some time in the Smokies for the fall. We will be meeting them in Florida. There's a big wine event happening, a 3-day wine food extravaganza. So we're all going to be going to that, which is pretty fun. Yep. But anyway, so that's just kind of looking forward. We're not stopping this. It's just every once in a while we have a day or two where we're like, maybe it's time for the next adventure. We're always looking for the next adventure, right?
Yeah, we're going to do this until we don't want to, but we were just having that feeling like, do we still want to do this? And after talking about it, we realized, yeah, we still want to do this.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can't imagine not doing it at this point. But we just thought it was something that, you know, the good and bad. It's not always unicorns and rainbows. Sometimes you have thoughts about that kind of stuff. And
Or you get in a funk, and I know it's 100% from driving.
Yeah.
Too many long days and
a lot of people
the weather.
watch our channel to, oh, that's amazing, I want that lifestyle. And so I think it's important, if we're having bad things or weird thoughts, to, you know, be open about the
share
entire
that.
experience of it, you know.
For
But
sure, yeah.
I
It's
wouldn't-
what's realistic.
Yeah, I wouldn't change anything, but having a home base, it does put that thought in your mind, like, oh, I could just go stay there. But I know for a fact, within a week, maybe 2, I'd be,
Yeah.
let's go.
Now we will be spending winter in Florida. I think we mentioned that before, and we are starting to get some reservations places because Florida's tricky. Like, it's hard.
It's getting
because
harder.
it's really, really popular place to go. To go in the winter.
5-6 years ago, it was slightly challenging. Now it's really challenging, because we think about how many people come south for the winter, and you look at this, the urban population of New York and New Jersey and, you know, Ontario and Quebec, and that they all head straight to Florida for the winter. So
And I know why. The weather's amazing.
yeah, it's a pretty great place to hang out in the winter months. But yeah, so there's places I like to be on the East Coast for fishing, on the Gulf Coast for fishing, and we have friends in the Keys we want to go see, and friends in Fort Myers.
Yeah, so we are kind of getting a little plan together.
Roaming around Florida for the winter.
Yeah. So yeah, just wanted to share that with you guys. Kind of, the sun's out today. I feel better.
Maybe it was the rain.
That really is a big part of it, though, too.
Yeah, but it's really, I don't know, it's not funny. It's just really, I think it's uncommon that we are always on the same page with this. Like when, it's like we're
Yeah, I
both feeling.
blurted it out yesterday. I was like, do we even want, like, what are we doing? We're just driving. Like, oh, okay, we stopped for a coffee. Like, we're not even seeing, there's not, like, we're not doing anything. Like, I gotta be doing something other than just driving.
Yeah, I think when you have spent so many years continually having an adventure and seeing new things all the time, you take that away. What we're doing is not a bad life.
Oh.
And it's like you look back, oh gosh, I had to drive for 3.5 hours.
No, we're not complaining by any means.
No.
But this is just our thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a weird conversation, a video to have in front of everyone.
It is okay. But next time you see us, we are going to be having some sort of adventure in Tennessee. So stay tuned for that, and we'll catch you down the road. Carry on.
Carry on, we will. Thanks for watching.
And a very special thank you to our patrons for supporting our channel. Join us over on Patreon for extra videos and more content. Check out our website or Amazon for our pistol book. Carry on.
Carry on.